Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to work on a hatchet. Roofers, a lot of us, I don't know from where other countries, but here these are roofing hatchets. A lot of guys use these for roofing. I carry hatchets in the back of my vehicles because I've rescued somebody once with an axe, so I always keep one handy. It's got a name. I'm going to try to see what it says. Need to come inside. I've been working outside. It's 105 for you guys outside the United States. It's 40.56 Celsius. It's a little bit on the warm side right now. That's all right. I like the warm weather. U-D-U-N-L-E. Man, I can't see if maybe, I was trying to see in the camera if I can tell. All right, hang on. I gotta put it under the magnifying glass. I gotta see what it says. I can't, it's irritating me. I can't read it. All right, it says Dunlap. Well, heck, a lot of it I can't. I'm afraid I'm not gonna do a whole lot on this. I'm gonna clean, someone beat it up really bad. They did use this. They mushroomed the head, so I'm gonna square that up. And the head's loose pretty bad. I don't think this is the original handle, but I'm gonna try to salvage this. Maybe. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's put it in a vise. Alright guys, don't laugh at me. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here. I can't really tell what this guy has done to this axe head. Oh, let me find another punch. I'll be right back. Alright. See what we got here. I think they just did a quick fix on the wedge. I think I can get the wedge out. Actually, there it goes. Maybe. I wonder if I can grab that with some pliers. Oh, there is a metal wedge in there. I thought it was just wooden. Okay. Well, oh, I need more, I don't know, maybe a little more blunt force without splitting this wood. There it goes. All right. I think I can shave this off a little bit, trim this up, cut this off. I think I can make it work. There again, I don't have any hardwood again. I gotta remember to buy some hardwood next time I go to town. All right, I wonder if I should clean this up with a file or on the grinder wheel. I don't know. Well, heck. Let's put this on the grinder wheel. ladies and gentlemen, I didn't realize I had something kind of valuable here. It's a Dunlap approved tools, registered U.S. trademark. A friend of mine's got one just like this, but his is black. It's black. It was his dad's, and I was trying to get some of this pitting and stuff out of here, but that's not pitting. That's mill marks. That's the way it came from the factory, with a lot of depressions, indentations. So I'm gonna stop where I'm at and use the Scotch-Brite wheel and clean up some of my scratches. I'm just gonna throw a light coat of, a light polish on it and go from there and fix the handle. This is a fine Scotch-Brite here. This is a fine belt, and I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit and then just leave it. I'm not gonna take any more of the Dunlap off of it. And we went online and looked, and eBay's got them $59 all day long. And he was right, it was a carpenter's hatchet. I always thought of these as roofing hatchets, but a lot of the old timers, I guess, use this for plaster and lath. You know, when I started doing sheetrock and plaster, mudding, you know, we didn't deal with much plaster and lath. So anyways, let's clean this belt up a little bit, or clean this up with this belt, and then we'll go from there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I might have screwed up a little bit. Let's see, I'll focus in. I cleaned it up, but before I found out that this thing's old and kind of valuable, I got real aggressive and scratched it, trying to get the pitting and stuff out of it, but come to find out, all this is not pitting. That is actually forged that way. It's not a smooth, like you would think, a shiny new car, which I got to remember that older tools weren't necessarily manufactured to some, like chrome, like what we think about when we, a pair of pliers like that is chromed and high polished. This is made in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and they didn't have that degree of chrome plating on a lot of the tools, and I just got carried away. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to not any more aggressive with it. Screwed up when I think I did that. I should have just probably left it, sanded it, cleaned it up, yes, and then just painted it, because I believe it's supposed to be black. I believe this is supposed to be like a flat black. Anyways, work on this. I'm going to try to seat this down a little bit further on this hammer handle, which I think I can. And it looks, there's a couple of them, and the one he's got that I looked at is just like this. It has a straight handle like this. And there's another couple of different ones online that I got to looking at, and they're Craftsman's and Plomb. My understanding is a lot of the Craftsman's were made by Plombs. If I can get this to seat a little further down, then I can cut the top off. What I really need is can't remember what kind of tool is for, what is it called? For whittling. They make a couple of small tools for whittling wood, and you can trim this wood a little better. And they split that. They almost cut it the wrong way. I'm still going to try to salvage this though. You never know what I need to do. I really need to cut the top off a little bit. I'm wondering if I can cut the top down just a little. Oh, sorry, I'm out of damn. Thinking I can cut the top off here and seat it a little further on the shoulder here. Which this thing's not a balanced hatchet. It's really, it's uncomfortable to wield. I mean, unlike like my 28-ounce hammer, I wouldn't want to swing this one. It's not that heavy. It's just off balance, I guess is the word for it. All right, let me try to cut this off a little bit and do a little sanding. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think I've sanded all I'm going to sand. I'm a little afraid to take too much. Oh, it's got red paint on it. Won't take stain very good with that red tint to it. probably go ahead and run it over the sander anyways. It was a sticker that was there. Yep. They put the sticker on, they painted it, and then put the sticker on for the factory that held the color in. I'll go ahead and run this over the sander. I think I said that already, but anyways, I may stain. If I do stain this, I might not put much of a sealer on it. I don't know yet. I hate putting sealers on. I like the feel of the wood. Oh, it sounds weird, but I like the wood feel. It's not like this hatchet's going to be used anyways, so it's never going to. My hammers, I've got a certain couple of hammers I use that I've made to fit me. Kind of like you guys got your own. You got certain tools you go reach for it when you go do something. That's what you want. I don't even know if I'll publish this video. This video is not that, kind of screwed up on the head. Might as well. Some of them will learn from my mistake. So I didn't realize that hatchet was actually worth a little bit. It's kind of a collector's item. Well, I guess people pay for it. I wouldn't think it'd be a collector's item, but this is not a tool I would use, but I like having a hatchet in my vehicles. Just one of those things. You know, we used to carry ambu bag and resuscitators in our vehicles. We don't carry that stuff anymore. Done CPR twice, and both on dead men. People look at, when you arrive and get there, people look at you like, do something. It's like, man, they're just already dead, but still try it anyways. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just lightly sand this and just throw some stain. That you could see where the sticker was when they painted the handle from the factory. This must be the original handle from factory. Their quality control at the factory sucked. It was bad. But anyways, the sticker, they put the sticker on over the paint. Man, it's some good wood though. It's starting to dry. Look at the splitting in the bottom though. Definitely need some linseed oil soaked on this. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I got the handle where I think I want it. My dilemma, here's my thinking. I'm going to go ahead and seat this and then stain it. Now, wait a minute. I need a shim. I need some shims. Well, shoot. And the reason I say I need shims, because if I seat this, shim it, and then stain it, stain will swell it, the wood a little bit, and then also when after that I can put the, shoot, I can't think of the stuff it's called, the linseed oil. Am I thinking right? Is that right? Thinking that's the way I should do it. Yeah, let me see what kind of wood I can come up with. Alright guys, made me a shim. This might suck because the shim that I made it out of pine. For you hammer purists out there, don't watch. I did not have a piece of hardwood. So, and I wasn't going to drive 20 miles for a piece of hardwood. I'll set this. Hang on, let me get my hammer and get situated here. Says it isn't the best. I'm using a pine shim, but it's my hatchet. My tools, my rules. Alright. Man, that thing's set good. Now I need to cut the top off before I put the metal shim in there. Trim up just a little bit. I need to trim the wood up underneath where it's sank. Well, that's a lot better than what it was. All right, be right back. Yeah, let me get it in the vise. All right. Just hand cut this. Nope. Better lock the vise down. Change blades. I should have started with this blade to begin with. All right. See how much I screwed up here. Oh, it's not bad. I hit the metal a little bit. I can clean that up. You know what? Probably just best to hit that metal shim in here. I'm just going to put the shim should go at an angle like that. There we go. Definitely ain't coming out now. definitely not coming out. I'm gonna hit this with the belt sander real quick, just sand the top of that lightly, and we'll come back to it. All right, guys. That's in there pretty good. I got a little tiny gap right there, but as hard as that's in there, I do not think that's going to come loose. Now, I am going to put, shoot, I keep forgetting the name of that oil. I lost train of thought. Sorry, guys. I keep wanting to think cottonseed oil, but it's not cottonseed oil. I don't even remember where I put it now. Linseed oil. Darn it. Alright. You know what? Let me trim this off a little bit and then stain the handle. Now I can't find my box knife. I've been moving things around and I hate it when I do that because I can't find it. And my wife's been out here too, I think. Found it. It was me. Gotta blame somebody else though, don't we? Just gonna trim some of this off here. I'm leaving. I should not have tried to clean this up because I made scratches in the metal. I should have just left it the way it was from the factory. These things, I didn't realize these things are kind of like a collector's item now. But then again, it's my tool, so I don't care. But still, I wanted to preserve a little heritage here. But you know, I didn't know. Still make a good little hatchet though. I carry one in every one of my vehicles, so. And I do have one by the wood pile. I cook with a lot of wood, so I'm always cutting something, splitting something up. Neat trim all the way around there. Neat and trim, that's what we want, right? Now, just some old stain. I got plenty of that stuff. So what do we got here? Walnut, why not? Some purist out there will not like this. That's all right. My tools, my rules. Someone's always complaining about something. Well, there we go. I saved the original handle. Sure, it's the original handle because of the sticker on there, which is kind of neat. We think, I did find some history on these tools, some of these tools, and this was part of it. It was a gentleman passed away who had a motorcycle shop, and some of these tools and this hammer and stuff was in that buy I did from the pawn shop. There again, the pawn shop was selling, they buy stuff sometimes from people, from family members that pass away, estate sales, things like that. They don't know what to do with it. They just get rid of it, which is a benefit for us, or for me anyways. think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to let the stain dry, soak in for a couple days, or at least a day, and then soak it with some linseed oil. Shoot, yeah. I love tools. I don't know how to describe it, except I use them all the time. I work with them all the time. And I actually have one similar to this over by my wood pile. It's in rough shape, but I leave it out there because that's what I make kindling and stuff for when I'm cooking over the pit. And I have to have my barbecue. I have to have my T-bone and my porterhouse. Can't go without eating meat. Speaking of, we're gonna cook some hamburgers tonight, and we're gonna grill them, and then I'm gonna smoke some ribs tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna put some ribs out tomorrow. Already got them seasoned, ready to cook. I'm ready to. I love my ribs almost as much as I like my T-bone. I made a vegetarian happy today. I did eat a salad. Probably won't happen again for a few months. And I will put a tomato and pickle on my hamburger tonight, so I guess that counts as a vegetable. Somebody somewhere. Shoot, I just might end this video right here because I'm just gonna let it sit for a few days and then coat the handle with linseed oil. Present you Dunlap or Dunlap, authentic tool, Dunlap, and it's USA. I can't remember what it says. USA registered, I think, trademark. And that's where I screwed up. See, I took too many. I got too aggressive. I should not have went that aggressive with it. And come to find out, all this that looks like pitting in this, it's not pitting. It's forging. It's the way it was made. I did go to town and clean the back end up a little bit. There again, I got overzealous and took too much metal off, and I shouldn't have. But I don't know. I need to sharpen it. I'm not good at sharpening. I'll tell you right now, I have a great admiration for you guys that can sharpen things, because it's an art skill I do not possess, and I'm still trying. I'm still learning, but sharpening knives, axes, tools in general, it's I can sharpen a chainsaw, but I can't sharpen a knife very well. So anyways, that being said, I think I got me a nice little hatchet. It's a nice little thing. I didn't even measure how long this thing is. 13¼ inch. The blade itself is 6¾ 6¾ And I always knew them as roofing hatchets. I've only done a little roofing in my life, twice. I can tell you, I don't like roofing. That's something I will not do. But talked to a buddy of mine. He said his dad, he was a carpenter back in the day, and he used one of these for plaster and lath. That's what he ripped it out with, and nail puller right here. I don't know. I use it, or I use one similar just to cut up kindling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked my video, my babbling, and kind of neat tools run across. I've got another S-wing hatchet I got to fix. This one's cool. It's got some age. It's old. Y'all enjoy the heat. It's, I think, 103 here, which is, that's what, 38 Celsius for you guys, or 30, no, 39, 38 Celsius for guys that live outside the States. It's hot. Trying to do some stuff inside. Look there. Yeah, I've got to put linseed oil just to let you know. I'll soak it. Thanks.